Are you experiencing this kind around you, embarrassed? This is a normal human condition at some point of his or her life. Please watch this video completely and I guarantee you that you will stop snoring and lead a relaxed and will not be embarrassed sleeping out with your friends on a night out. Also, your bed partner will be very happy and together will lead a happy sleep night. Please subscribe and like the video if you find a changed new self.
Anyone could a snorer, and most people snore at some point in their life. You could be spending your nights snoring and not know it, especially if you live alone. However, studies have found that men are more likely to be referred for a sleep study than women, therefore women snoring is overlooked and downplayed. There is a social stigma associated with snoring among women, resulting in negative consequence on their health and sleep. They snore just as loudly as men. Snoring is a common symptom of obstructive sleep apnea and occurs in around 40% of women and 57% of men. 10 methods to stop snoring naturally. Snoring is a common occurrence. If not us, we know someone who is the main offender in this noisy evening. About 50% of people in our country snore occasionally, and 25% of us do so often. Why do people snore? The reasons. Why do people snore? The muscles in our necks relax as we sleep. Your upper airway, which includes your nose and throat, narrows, resulting in difficulty for adequate air to reach your lungs. This causes the tissue in the area to vibrate, which produces the sounds we associate with snoring. Your airway will vibrate more and snore louder as it grows more constricted. Snoring affects how you sleep in addition to bothering your friends or partner. Your sleep will be of lower quality, and it may even cause sleep apnea or chronic sleep deprivation. Have you ever experienced morning fatigue, irritability, or a lack of a full night's sleep? The issue can be snoring. Sleep data cycle shows that women snore more as they age after 45 plus, and those who snore due to sleep apnea may have increased risk of heart problems compared to men. Women menopause can decrease muscle tone in the throat, causing snoring. Weight gain can lead to excess tissue around areas like stomach and neck where airflow is reduced. Snoring during pregnancy is very common due to changes in hormone level, which increases the blood in your body and cause your blood vessels to dilate, resulting the nasal passages to swell, causing you to breathe through your mouth. The good news is that there are effective natural treatments for snoring, including some home remedies tried and tested. Finding the cause is essential to learn how to stop snoring. One of them is weight. Snoring may result from carrying too much weight in your throat and around your neck. Men are more likely to snore than women because men typically have narrower airways. You may be more likely to snore if you sleep flat on your back. Even the way your lips is shaped or a cold-induced stuffy nose might cause you to sound like an old engine revving up. The design of your entire nasal cavity and nasal polyps, swollen tonsils and deviated septums add up snoring. The manner in which you snore may also reveal why you snore. If you snore when your mouth is closed, it's possible that your tongue is the source of your snoring. And if you snore with your mouth open, your snoring may be due to a throat issue. How did you even discover that you snore? We assume that if you share a bed with a spouse, your snoring has caused more than a few complaints. But what if you choose to sleep alone? Recording yourself as you sleep is easy to do. Excellent snore tracking features may be found in apps like Sleep Cycle. The tracker records the sound of your snores as well as any impact they may have on the quality of your sleep. There are a few methods for stopping snoring, which are natural and medical. Extreme situations typically call urgent medical attention. Try out these 10 highly effective natural snoring cures before seeking medical attention, though. 1. Reduce your weight, as overweight individuals snore twice as frequently as underweight individuals. As people who are overweight have excess neck fat that restricts their airways and makes them snore. Lose a few pounds to get rid of your annoying nocturnal buddy. You can lose weight by changing your diet, exercising, and ironically, sleeping. Alter the way you sleep. Change your sleeping design. Your airways may narrow or become clogged if you sleep on your back. It's time to change your sleeping posture if you discover that you snore lying on your back, and it's advised to sleep on your side. Old habits are hard to break, so it's likely that when you fall asleep deeper, you'll roll back over. Change pillows on which you sleep and purchase extra body pillows, and you can keep your side sleeping position by using a body pillow. 3. Become familiar with your personal snoring habits, as knowledge is the basis for all change. Sleep cycle tracks the patterns of your snoring. Sleep cycle tracks the patterns of your snoring, and the first step in trying to change your snoring is to learn more about when and where you snore, as well as what might be making it worse. Stop smoking and abstain from drinking. Regular alcohol consumption, especially right before bed, may be the root of your snoring. Alcohol consumption a few hours before bedtime causes your throat muscles to relax, which makes you snore. Regular smokers have a higher chance of snoring as it affects the tissues in your throat, causing inflammation and snoring as a result. Always drink plenty of water, especially if you snore, as dehydration causes your nose to produce mucus, which may cause you to snore. Get a humidifier to keep your room's air lovely and moist. Although your snoring may not be primarily brought on by dry air, it can surely be made worse by it. Your neck will become more lubricated because to the increased air moisture, facilitating the movement of air in and out without generating loud vibrations. 7. Engage in exercise to strengthen your throat and tongue muscles. Place the tip of your tongue behind the top of your teeth and move it back and forth for a few minutes each day to strengthen your tongue. When your throat and tongue muscles are too relaxed, you snore, and if you made them stronger, you could stop. Singing is a fantastic and simple way to get some throat exercise. So start practicing singing in the shower or your car. It might irritate your partner or your roommates, but it won't be as annoying as your snoring. 8. Review your diet and limit foods that cause inflammation. Products containing dairy and gluten are well known for irritating the tissues in your throat and nose. You don't have to give up your daily glass of delicious chocolate milk entirely. Choose the days when you drink ordinary tea instead, and avoid drinking it too close to bedtime. Let out some steam right before bed. Use a face steamer to clear your airways. This is especially helpful if your snoring is brought on by a stuffy nose brought on by a cold or allergies. First, pour hot water into a big dish. Drop your head over and. To avoid getting burned, get close enough for the steam to function but not too close. To keep the moisture in, cover your head with a towel. The same results can be obtained by taking a hot shower or a warm bath. 10. Obtain adequate rest. You may snore when you're exhausted, since it relaxes the muscles in your tongue and throat. Get at least 8 hours of sleep each night. Ironically, sedatives and sleeping drugs also affect the muscles of your throat and tongue. Therefore, before taking those medicines, you might want to try these natural home treatments if you have difficulties falling asleep. Add-on remedy: sleep with your head elevated. You may need to slightly elevate your head if switching to your side instead of your back does not stop your snoring. Your airways will be more open, which will make breathing easier. Using 1 or 2 pillows ought to work. Additionally, you could move the front of your bed forward by a few inches. Try each one until you discover one that stays. Try them all one at a time. Track your sleep and keep a sleep journal rather than getting caught up in a never-ending cycle of trying various cures. You'll gain a deeper understanding of your sleeping routines and patterns. Gain knowledge about your personal behaviors and how to stop snoring. The Sleep Cycle app Snore Tracker allows you to understand whether you snore, how frequently you do, when it tends to happen, and even listen to audio clips of your own snoring. Home remedies for stuffy nose. Before going to bed, blow your nose as clear as possible and take 2 drops of warm ghee or clarified butter and use it as a nasal drop at night, as it lubricates your nose and the mucus can be removed easily in the morning. Or simply take saline nasal drops from local pharmacy to clear the nasal passage. Start jogging every day, or jog 10 minutes, on the spot with your mouth closed, before going to bed, and it could clear up. Medical experts also advise using anti-snoring mouth guards. Practice yoga specifically for breathing. There is a kriya or process called jal neti, which is pouring water in the nose, but requires necessary training from yoga experts before application, which clears the nasal passage.
Finally, stay fit and happy. Enjoy your family who support. Cheers. Thanks for watching and giving your valuable time. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to keep our motivation going. Cheers.